Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics. And brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar. Carolina Ford, built for the Carolinas, built Ford proud. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer today. And by Hardison and Cochran, dial 919 all fours for a free legal consultation.
Hello again, welcome to the latest edition of the Carolina Insider. My name's Jones Angel. I'll be guiding you through the next 30 minutes of talking Tar Heels, and we have a lot of good stuff to talk about. We'll start with men's basketball. Carolina with a couple of big victories this week, a little bit spread out just because of the schedule. First win for the Heels since we last joined you was Monday night. Carolina beating Louisville here in the Smith Center before going on the road and topping NC State in Raleigh on Saturday afternoon. So we'll have highlights of the 7-point win against Louisville and the 10-point victory, although the game really wasn't even that close, but 10-point win against the Pack in Raleigh. Some other stuff to do, though, as well. The women's tennis team, mentioned this a couple weeks ago, they, along with field hockey, have been as dominant on the national level as any team that the Tar Heels have here in recent years. The women won their third consecutive indoor national championship a couple of weeks ago. Adam Lucas and I had an opportunity to speak to a member of that team, Annika Yarlagata. She won the deciding point in the semifinals and the championship of that indoor tournament. We talked to Annika. I think you'll really enjoy getting to know her some. And we'll have highlights from other sports, baseball, women's basketball, women's lacrosse, all very successful here in recent days. You'll see some highlights from those programs as well. So a lot to do. Let's start with basketball, though. We'll go to Monday night in the Smith Center, Carolina and Louisville.
Rebound at the ACC logo to Baycott. He pivots, sends it back out to Manick. He'll try again, and this time he knocks it home to a trailing Manick. Goes over right side to Love. Heels have to reset. In the left corner, Manick, another three. Another drop in for the triple. Well, you could tell that one was off the mark as soon as he shot it, as R.J. Davis goes between the legs. It's been an odd team this year, and sometimes the offense looks so easy, and sometimes it looks hard. Love, the drive, the pitch. Manick, open look for three. You'll take that one every time as he splashes it in. Hands off to Davis. He's going to elevate for the triple, knock it in from the right wing. And Carolina gets a turnover. Louisville lost it into the hands of Kerwin Walton. He finds a trailing teammate, and Love hits the triple. Timeout, Louisville. Over to Walton on the right wing, enters the post with the pass to Manick. Back to the basket against Faulkner. Manick spins baseline, pivots the other way, underhand pass to Baycott for the layup. Boy, what a nice dish.
You love it. You just love seeing that kind of playmaking.
Pitches in the corner to Pump Johnson. His three, too strong. Rebound, Baycott goes right to the rim and hammers it home. 43-40, Cardinals by 3. Love on the hard drive, whips it in the corner. Black for the tie, yes. Strips the driving West. Here comes Carolina. Love to Black to the rim for the hammer.
And when you get out in transition, this Carolina team looks mighty good.
Davis around a couple of screens, going left to right as we see it in the Smith Center. Drives against Withers. Davis really deep and somehow flips it in. Left corner, Black. Back to Davis. Carolina's got to find somebody who wants to step up. Davis to Manick. Hands off to Baycott for the flush.
I'm going to tell you, Manick caught that. I mean, he was out of desperation. R.J. Davis had nowhere to go. Manick said, hang on, I'm coming.
Reverses course to the left side. Love still dribbling. Love gets into the paint, scoops it up and in. It was nip and tuck the whole way as Carolina and Louisville yo-yoed back and forth throughout the contest. The Tar Heels able to close the game on a 6-0 spurt.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed, undeniably versatile, unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
In the Carolinas, True Blue means unwavering loyalty and commitment. To earn this level of trust, Ford builds the trucks and SUVs that help keep you in command when you're on the road. And in return, America has shown its loyalty. See your Carolina Ford dealer today. Discover what True Blue means to you. Now get 0 for 60 plus up to $1,500 bonus cash on select 2021 Ford vehicles. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and custom order yours today.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all fours.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
We come from different places to experience a piece of history and leave our own mark on the storied fairways of number 2.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
Carolina got the big win over Louisville on Monday night, then had a little bit of time in between that matchup and the next game, which came in Raleigh against NC State. And while not quite as dominant as the game in the Smith Center, this game followed a very similar path. The Tar Heels jumped out to a big early lead, led this one at one point 24-5. And then never really looked back, kept State at bay for the entire ball game, led by as many as 25 in the second half, and eventually won 84-74. Let's see some highlights of the Tar Heel victory in Raleigh.
Quickly right sideline, it goes to Black in the post to Manick, back to the basket. Baseline's there, takes it, hands off to Baycott for the two-handed dunk. Morcell was shading Manick to go back into the paint, and the baseline was open. Tipped by Morcell, but Love able to chase it down. He'll pull up for the straight on 3. Whoa, center square and in. It was too strong. Hubert Davis saying go, go, go as Davis pitches it. RJ Davis pitches it into the left corner, front court. Black drives the baseline and hammers it down with the right hand. Whoa! Davis goes down low to Manick, finds Davis cutting to the rim, flips it up with the left hand, and it's good. Here comes Carolina. RJ Davis, boy, the center of the lane just opened up. He was blocked, but there's Manick to pick it up and dunk it home. They have looked a little out of sorts as of late. Dunn drives, gets it to Manick, cuts baseline and goes up and under for 2. Harassed by Dewana, spinning, bounces out to Manick for the 3. Got it to keep it going for the Heels, who are up 13. Davis up high to Manick, touch pass down low, Baycott fouled and gets the bucket to go. Ball slapped out to Love. Love head up, hits Johnson, cuts to the rim, and this time nobody's dunking or blocking the dunk. Heels will now work against the set defense for State. Under 10 minutes to go. Puff Johnson gets free, corner 3 is good. Puff Johnson for the triple. Shot clock down to 10. Johnson has it again. He'll fire again. He'll hit again.
Now State is out of it, back into the after being burned twice.
Yeah, they go to the man-to-man. Manick down low to Baycott for the two-handed hammer. He'll get it to RJ Davis. Hubert Davis says go, go, go. Davis finds Baycott right down Broadway for 2 more. Timeout, NC State. Smith now is 3 of 17 from the floor for State. Long pitch ahead. Love gets it to Johnson. Pump fakes and finishes. Love potentially could play 40 minutes. He's going to drive against Cam Hayes. Draws the foul, gets the roll, and he'll have a chance for 3. And in the 2 games against NC State this season, the Tar Heels never trailed against the pack, jumping out to big leads in each contest.
You know, it was the next man up, and even though DeMarco and Kerwin and Dontrez didn't get as many minutes as Puff. I felt like the time that they were in the game, they made plays on either end that put us in a position to continue to have the lead. And so I've talked to you guys a lot about that we have depth, and we've got guys that, given the opportunity, can step up and play. And today was Armando's night. But, I also want to say this about, Caleb was fantastic tonight. The job defensively that he did on Smith, our willingness and unselfishness of our guards to understand where our advantage was and get the ball into the post, understanding when to pass, when to be aggressive offensively. I thought Caleb and RJ were off the chart as well, and so it was a good team victory against a really good NC State team.
In the Carolinas, True Blue means unwavering loyalty and commitment. To earn this level of trust, Ford builds the trucks and SUVs that help keep you in command when you're on the road. And in return, America has shown its loyalty. See your Carolina Ford dealer today. Discover what True Blue means to you. Now get 0 for 60 plus up to $1,500 bonus cash on select 2021 Ford vehicles. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and custom order yours today.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed, undeniably versatile, unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all fours.
We come from different places to experience a piece of history and leave our own mark on the storied fairways of number 2.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
Welcome back to the show. Been talking a ton of basketball through the first portion of our show today. Let's change gears a little bit. Talked about women's tennis at the beginning of the show. 3 straight indoor national titles. They've won 6 of the last 10 national championships for indoor play. And a big part of that team victory this year was Annika Yarlagata. Her first year that she's consistently in the lineup for the Heels, and won some enormous points in the semifinals and championship of the recent indoor tournament. Adam Lucas and I had a chance to catch up with Annika recently. Let's hear some of that conversation. Okay, so this is 3 straight indoor national titles, 6 times in the last 10 years. I know you weren't involved with every one of those.
Yeah.
But what is it that allows that type of consistency? This isn't just one title, which in and of itself would be awesome, but to be able to do it so many times, how does that happen?
I give it up to the coaches. I mean, they do a phenomenal job of training us every single day, just working on exactly what we need to do to be okay in those really tough moments.
Mm-hmm.
In those final matches, that's the deciding match, just telling us and knowing how we are. Honestly, getting to know who we are as people. For Ty to tell me what to do on that final point, he has to know who I am. And just really getting to know us and our game styles and making sure that we're ready for those big moments.
Yes, so Annika got the match deciding point in the semifinals against NC State, then the championship against Oklahoma. Do you know it's down? Do you know that, like, if you win it, you guys win? Do you know that, or are you not aware?
At the moment, no. In that final match, I had no idea that it was up to me because I just know what's going on next to me, and that's Carson and Fiona. And Fiona won, and then Carson was battling, and I was like, I'm not the last match on, I'm good. So I just kept doing what I was doing. I just kept playing point by point, and I honestly think that helped me, not knowing that I was the last match on. But then when Carson finished and everyone started piling on my court, luckily it was 40-15. And it was the last point, so I was okay, but I had no idea.
What was it like to have that moment when everyone's running to you?
It might have been the greatest moment of my Carolina tennis experience. Like, winning that match for your team and everyone that's put so much time and energy into this sport and this championship, it was surreal. It was amazing.
What's your journey been like with Carolina tennis to get to the point where you were on the court to clinch that national championship? Because you haven't played as much over the last couple of years and probably had opportunities to go elsewhere, and you wanted to be a Tar Heel, wanted to be part of it. Why so?
I mean, I haven't really gotten the chance to play in the lineup in the past couple of years, but last year there was a match where 2 of our starting lineup players couldn't compete, and it was against Georgia. And that match, I was the last match on the court. And it was my first real experience of that, like, stress and pressure. And I got through it with the help of my coaches and my teammates. So after that happening this year, I was ready for this. I was ready for whatever was, like, gonna get put. And I was excited because I haven't gotten that chance. So I just took it in and just had fun with it and just made sure to be positive. And I was smiling the entire time. I was just so happy to be there.
What is and this is a little similar to the question I asked you earlier, but what is the culture like on this team and this program? Because as you mentioned, you guys are a little younger in total this year. Some athletes who have been big parts of Carolina women's tennis have graduated. What's kind of that culture, not just this year, but how does it carry over from year to year? Does that make sense?
Our seniors do a really good job of instilling everything that we need to do, like professionalism, everything that we need to do to be that #1 team and a national championship winning team, and it carries over. Every senior, they take that job and they do an amazing job at it. Our seniors this year have done so good at just making sure that we are doing everything that we have to do every year, so yeah.
We had a tweet last week about build Brian Calbus a statue on campus. Why is he so good? What makes him such a good, not just a coach for one team, but a program builder?
He gets to know the players. He really cares about the person over the player. And it shows, it carries, and he makes sure to tell us just to have fun every match and to leave all the hard work and everything that you've done in practice and go to these tournaments and enjoy it and enjoy the experience. And I think that's why we do so well, because we're always laughing. If you see us, we're always having a good time. We're always laughing. Our hotel rooms and our experiences are amazing. So I think he just does a great job.
So Carolina mentioned 3-time indoor national champion in a row, 6-time indoor national champion in the last 10 years. That success, unfortunately, has not carried over to the outdoor title for the NCAAs. And Tar Heel's been so close in the championship match, in the semifinals every single year, it feels like. How do you get over that to get to that title?
I think this year we realized that we need to step it up after this tournament. NC State was a really eye-opener for us, and also that Oklahoma match. There's a lot of things that we need to do to be able to win this NCAA championship that Coach knows, we know, and I think this team, we're really excited. We really want it. Every day we give 100% in practice, and I think we're ready to get over that hump this year and really strive for this NCAA title.
Annika, again, congratulations to you, to your team. Look forward to seeing you guys compete all season.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Another national title for Carolina women's tennis.
We come from different places to experience a piece of history and leave our own mark on the storied fairways of #2.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
In the Carolinas, True Blue means unwavering loyalty and commitment. To earn this level of trust, Ford builds the trucks and SUVs that help keep you in command when you're on the road. And in return, America has shown its loyalty. See your Carolina Ford dealer today. Discover what True Blue means to you. Now get 0 for 60 plus up to $1,500 bonus cash on select 2021 Ford vehicles. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and custom order yours today.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed, undeniably versatile, unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all fours.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
Welcome back to the show. Let's wrap things up with some highlights from other Tar Heel teams, and that includes women's lacrosse. The women number 2 in the nation, they've already gone on the road several times here early in the season, picked up some ranked wins on the road, also picked up a conference win on the road. That came against Pittsburgh earlier this week. You'll see some highlights of that. Speaking of on the road, the women's basketball team went away from Chapel Hill on Thursday night, defeated Virginia in Charlottesville. The women's team positioning itself for the NCAA tournament. You'll see highlights of that. And Carolina baseball has gotten things started, swept Seton Hall to start the year, defeated Elon in the midweek, and now has had a great weekend against East Carolina as well. That included a 2-0 win on Saturday. So let's see some highlights from women's lacrosse, women's basketball, and Tar Heel baseball.
Off to Scanoni. She's been the facilitator today. That's her 4th assist. Nobody picked up the cutting Caitlin Wurzberger, and she makes that one look easy. No, excuse me, that's Scotty Rose Growney on a hat trick. Here's Ortega curling around the cage, has a step, and uses it. Jamie Ortega passes her former teammate Katie Hogue. She is now the most points in Tar Heel history. There's the cut and the finish. Scotty Rose Growney notches her 4th goal of the afternoon.
Against the double team of Poole and Hodgson. Don't know who got a hand on the basketball, but either way, the Heels back at it with Usby underneath. Great feed across the paint to the cutting Poole for an easy 2. And there's Littlefield skying for the rebound, and once again, head up, looking to run. They find Hodgson in transition, and she connects.
UNC, they've played with the best of the best. They've 5 losses, and all 5 opponents are currently ranked in the top 25. So they know a little bit about pressure, and they're thriving in it.
Hodgson rifles it ahead to the cutting Todd Williams. She's got the bucket and the foul. Going to be curious for your assessment as this second quarter moves along as to just how much they are able to shake things up on the defensive end of the floor. Part of it's going to be stopping Carolina in transition. Nothing done there.
And here's a chance for you to get a steal or just play some really good defense.
Usby into the paint and has the answer. Carolina still has 10 seconds to work with. Kelly, nice feed for Usby and 2 more. Todd Williams swinging across the paint. Nice finish. Wow, the drive and dump off in very close quarters. Wow, what a pass. Really the hockey assist there to get it all started. I mean, that is just a beautiful sequence of events.
Here's the 0-2 from the righty. Called strike 3. Here's Moylan. There goes Cunningham, swing and a miss. The throw down, and plenty of time as Frick will eliminate the base runner. 3-0 count on the batter, Claunch. Swinging and drives this one out to right field. Zarate looking up, it's off the top of the wall. He'll play it well into second to throw to Soretti and plenty of time, and he's gonna cut him down. What a play from Zarate out in right field. Ravick retired here in the 5th, single from Giles, but that is gonna be wiped off the scoreboard that quickly. Honeycutt not going to give him a chance though. First pitch swinging and pulls that one through the left side. 2-1, hit out to center field. Worrell going back. The wind's got a hold of this one and it's going to short off the fence. Holbrook is in. Honeycutt is in. A 2-out, 2-run double for Zarate. And Carolina's on the board first. They've got a 2-0 lead here in the 5th. Shakes off the first pitch. Deep breath. 1-2 on the way. Called strike 3. For the second day in a row, O'Brien comes in and slams the door shut.
End of the regular season already for Carolina basketball. That's hard to believe that we are here at the finish line of the regular season. That includes 2 enormous matchups coming up this week. Monday night, senior night for Carolina in the Smith Center, the only meeting of the regular season with Syracuse, a big one, the one that the Heels just have to have. Then they go on the road. You've probably heard a little bit about this matchup with Duke in Cameron Indoor on Saturday night. Of course, there'll be a lot of circus atmosphere around that one. We'll have highlights of both those matchups next week on the Carolina Insider.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics. And brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar, Coca-Cola with zero sugar and now even more delicious. Carolina Insider is produced by Go Heels Productions for Tar Heel Sports Properties, a property of Learfield.